How's everyone? My server Jump Street here. Okay, I think. There we go. What's up, y'all? You know what I'm saying? Welcome to another episode of Mike Talks. You know what I'm saying? So this is our second episode of this series. The first one was with Jay the Sensei. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So I guess as a follow-up, this is going to be another episode installment, but our main focus is just, we're just here, We're not reacting. We're not even playing games. I think we've done a lot of those two. Really, the reacting. We've done a lot of that lately. I think for once, we just take a step back and, just have a good time. You know what I'm saying? So, in this series, especially for this episode, we're just talking to each other. If you guys have had any questions in regards to the content, in regards to just, I don't know, if you want to ask me any questions about, anything that's going on or within, whether it's anime, video games, it could be about, just about mostly everything, anything. So, hopefully everyone's been having a good day so far, man. This was, I don't know about you guys, but it's been a bit of like a long but slow, but also fast week, all in one, like all at the same time, man. Man, I've been working. You have questions, Good Silver? Also, welcome back. How you doing? Been a minute. Yeah, what's going on? Hallway light on? Oh no, that's just the sunlight. Yeah, that's just we're beyond the sunlight. Leaves, grass, yet to be touched. Yeah, no, this is the studio that we film in. This is really just the basement, and over the years we just renovated everything. And then around the time I started streaming, we slowly but surely turned this side of the room, more to what it is now, Because they have the horror movie. Nah, for real. I won't lie to you. There are times where when I'm staying up editing, if that door, especially if I don't have the hall light on, I usually don't. I should have it on. But when I'm editing, it's like maybe pushing midnight, or maybe it's a little bit over midnight, right? And if I'm starting to get like a little bit sleepy, but I'm like almost done with the edit, so I'm like, you know what? Let me just keep going. I'm right there. I'm almost done. I start to get paranoid, man, because when it's nighttime and it's dark, and that door is just because the door can move depending on like the air pressure. So it's the door is like very sensitive. So that trips me out too. So if it's windy and the AC is blowing, yo, and I've just seen too many horror movie tropes of something happening in the background. Like, what's there? Oh no, man. Yeah, I've had a lot of those days, honestly. Just staying up and then my ear like, yo, what's going on behind me? But I got the Undertale track going on in the background. Hopefully it's not too loud. It's just at the right sound. The paranoia keeps you alive longer. Hey, you know what? I'll take that. I'll take that. You know? Better be safe than sorry. No, like honestly, every time when I feel like kind of like weird or whatever, like from here to the door, I always like go upstairs, kind of just check everything, check on my dog, check on just everything. That's just because I don't want there to be no horror movie. Like the one little sound I may have heard, even if it's just one of the water bottles just falling off. Even if it's one of those things, I still need to check. I don't want to get done dirty. I know what happens in these movies, man. I don't, you know. Oh, speaking of movies, this is a crazy year right now. So I'm not sure if you're like a super Marvel fan or a super DC fan. Maybe you are. Tonight, you already know what movie I'm about to watch, man. Spider-Man, brand new day. I've seen the trailers. I don't know if I watched every single one. I only posted like one and watched one with you guys. And that's just the only one in general where they showed well, spoiler alert, because I'm only just talking about the trailer. In case if any of you guys don't want to get spoiled on any of those details, just letting you know ahead of time. But you know, here we go. Hulk, Punisher, you know what I mean? Just like I'm so glad we're getting a street tier Marvel movie. It's weird because we've had street tier shows and movies, but it hasn't really hit, you know. Taylor's all right, fair. Gunter, but you know, Hulk, from what I've seen, he looks even more menacing. In one of the clips I saw on Twitter, where I think Spider-Man, he saw Bruce growing into the Hulk, he's like, Dr. Banner? And then, you know, when Banner did the no, when Hulk does it, no Banner, only Hulk, we did that line. He did it again in one of the clips that they did for the it was like a little TV spot that they did for the movie. The voice, like how the voice was filtered, they're not doing like that weird auto-tune thing that they did back in like Thor Ragnarok and like Endgame. And once someone pointed that out online, I can't unhear or unthink of it, and literally just like that. But he looks more menacing. His skin is a little bit more gray. I'm like, hold up, we're getting gray Hulk. You know what I mean? Because there is a Hulk that's like intelligent, that's kind of like greenish gray. I'm like, oh, are we leaning into that direction? You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but the Paramount finally wants to release the Avatar movie to save face. Man, watched it months ago. Oh, and the leaks happened. Oh yeah, and then also Avatar, Last Airbender, the movie coming out. I'm really excited to see it, man, because the thing is, they do have to keep certain continuity from Korra, the good, the bad, and the ugly, depending on how much of that is tethered into Korra, like the story that they establish in that world. So as a fan, it's cool to see like different Easter eggs, different groups, and other vendors and people that are relatives of someone that you won't see until very, very much later after the movie. Toph is older, Aang is older, everyone's older. I would love to just see continuous movie installments of just seeing the whole Avatar gang in their prime, you know? Because we only got to see them when they were like kids, when they were our age. Like, I don't know, man, because I heard that it was supposed to have a theatrical release, but they said, nah, let me put it straight into Paramount. And I'm just like, why, bro? You don't have to do that every time. Man. Just found out about the rough drafts for animations that were taken out. Apparently, air nomads can use Rasengan. Ooh, what? Wait a minute. I would have loved to have seen that. Do I have high expectations? There were other Avatar movies. Yeah. I mean, are we talking about the OG Last Airbender movie? You know what? I grew up watching it. It wasn't that bad to me. Like the live action one. But then again, maybe if I were to rewatch it now that I'm older and I have better taste in movies, maybe I'll have a different opinion. But I don't know. I think I'll still be biased even if I rewatched it, because it's like the nostalgia. But yeah, they've been made. Paramount doesn't want to release the Kyoshi series. What? The Kyoshi was what wasn't that one of the female Avatar? What? Yo, she was crazy, but she was a problem. Had an earthbender there better than Toph? Ooh. The false Avatar Yoon. Okay. Like there were people trying to get access to the Avatar state, but like, no, you're not the chosen one. It's so weird that different companies have they have acquisitions to IPs. They're some of the best of all time, and they treat it horrible. I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, for a company, whether you're Warner Bros, whether you're Warner Bros. Oh yeah, how did that merger deal go? I like stopped paying attention to that. Like, I think it was between Paramount or Netflix that they were trying to give their properties to. Young terrified Kyoshi. Sheesh. Think of the Boogeyman and Kyoshi time period. That was him. Oh my gosh. Sheesh. Dang. I won't lie. I need to. I watched the original Last Airbender show, but I never really watched Korra that much. I remember when I was little, I was so excited. I was like, hold on, like, Korra, okay, she's cool. But then after I heard that, like, basically all of the original everyone basically died already, except for Toph, basically. I was kind of interested because those were characters that I was like, yo, those are the homies, you know. So it was kind of tough trying to like watch the show, and they just got rid of all the characters that got you into the whole franchise to begin with. I was like, dang, man. But you know, you could argue if Sokka, Zuko, and company, if they were to have been around in the Korra show the whole time, they probably would have stolen her thunder a lot. So I guess he bit paint. Make it what? All right, Twilight, what's up? Crazy persons to get into the screen. Ain't no way. But yeah, I don't get why there's companies out there that they don't understand the gold that they have in their hands, man. Like, if you're paying, because if you're someone that's in the business of making movies based off of your popular IP, aren't you listening to your fans? Like, your fans want more shows, want more movies. Nah, give them a spin-off of a character that they never cared about. Which the spin-off could be cool, but it's like, bro, the blueprint is right there, bro. You even have fans that are passionate enough, whether it's in Marvel, or whether it's the Avatar IP, DC Comics, it could be Harry Potter, it could be any franchise, literally ever. You have fans within the different fan bases that are so passionate, they dang near write out the entire blueprint of everything. Guys, enjoy it. we're talking about now. Just in general, just how companies kind of fumble different IPs out there, whether it's Marvel, just in general, Avatar. I still don't understand why they didn't have that in movies. That would have been peak. Like, man, I have a 4DX. There's 4DX auditorium in the AMC where I'm at. It's amazing. I think I've been there like in the 4DX auditorium for the past 3 times so far. But when I watched the Avatar trailer, I don't know if I posted it yet. I need to post it. Seeing how they're doing the different bending moves, the fight choreography, and how everything just sounds like from my headphones, I'm like, bro, getting to experience all of that in a 4DX theater would have been cool, but you know, they still don't want to. The equivalent of watching Nintendo crash and burn. You know, for power, yeah, exactly. Speaking of which, they canceled Wonder Man Season 2 despite renewing it for the second season and it being nominated for an. Okay, I heard about that, right? What in the world? What are they doing? I don't. So, behind the scenes, unless if y'all have been tapped into the Twitch every once in a while, I know Twitch, the times we stream there, it's like, we on YouTube. Like, the focus should really be YouTube, but I've reacted to some of the recent Marvel stuff. The new Daredevil show, I watched both seasons, one last year, one this year, very recently. Oh, I need to watch Punisher, because Punisher is going to be in the new Punisher like little mini movie they did on Disney Plus. I haven't seen that yet, but some of their shows, they've been fire. I haven't seen Ironheart or Agatha yet. I don't know if those shows are relevant. I mean, those shows have got Agatha. I heard it was decent. Ironheart, I heard nothing but hate for. Wonder Man, I heard nothing but love for. Just allergic to money. I'm saying. Fumbling, don't stop them. Pretty sure the motive is racism. I'm not surprised. Yeah, because my thing is, right, there is a pattern. He's Twilight, you're not wrong. There's low-key a pattern. The Blade movie, how many years is it going to take for them to do Blade again? You have the blueprint. You have a trilogy of a blueprint from Wesley Snipes' run. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do we do? And then I'm pretty sure that the new Blade movie was going through production hell. Like, I heard it went through multiple different writers, multiple different scripts, multiple different directors. I'm just, why? Do not watch I Heart. I say this in my chat. See, I need to see how bad it is. You know what I'm saying? Like I know it's probably bad, but I need to see how bad it is. It might not be though. It might not be, but I gotta at least see for myself. Because like good or bad, I am a Marvel fan at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? If the story's good, if the character and if the acting and the action's good, I'm simple in that regard. If it's good, I'm there. What? Kurokawa? Yo, Kurokawa, what's up? Been a long time, yo. Okay. It's good, Savage. Yeah, we're just talking about Marvel and some of their fumbles recently with the Wonder Man show. I heard that show was really good. I need to see it. I think that's decent. Ironheart, I actually watched and is let me see. It's straight ad. Because it's incredibly disrespectful to Tony Stark and his character, but the most relevant show for Brand New Day is Punisher. Okay. I watched the OG show a long time ago. My memory of it, I feel like is still decent. Because I have tickets for it tonight, so I only have so much. Well, I mean, I have time. I have my time. I think it's at 11 p.m. Right now it's 4:23, so I'm pretty sure we're gonna be here for another like hour, 2 hours, probably. Just I'll have like 4-ish hours, but nah, each episode's like an hour. I don't think I could do that. I would watch the new Punisher mini movie they did. Talking about Spider-Man? Not yet. I haven't seen it yet. No spoilers, please, because it came out last night. I know. There's a lot of people that have seen it. You're ready to go ahead and describe how much you love the movie, but you can't because the people that you're saying to, they haven't seen it yet. I understand the struggle. What's up, Kakawa? I'm doing good. How about you? Injection of lettuce, bacon, tomato group. Oh, yeah, have y'all heard about that? There's a virus going on that's like in lettuce, and I don't even know how you. It's crazy. Prior to me hearing that, I heard that there was like a tick that if it bites you, you could be like allergic to meat or whatever. That can't be on purpose. Like what? That type of stuff just has to be made. Well, we don't gotta get too deep in conspiracies, but the crimes Ironheart committed upon the MCU. No character development, no listening. Injection of lettuce. Wait, what? Wait, that was a thing? Injection of lettuce, bacon, tomato group? She did that? Entitlement. Seeing clips of it had me revolted. Oh, shoot. Yeah, the ticks are. That's what I think. Not even a major spoiler, but Ironheart was the show that finally gave us a character people have been asking for years, and it sucks more because Ironheart sucks as a show. The thing is just from my memory, right? And the pattern that we were talking about before from Wonder Man Season 2 and Blade, apparently when it came to the Iron Man thing, they were supposed to have done a Armor Wars TV show or movie where Rhodey was supposed to be the main lead. And honestly, that would have been fire, because if you guys have watched the Marvel show, it had Nick Fury in it as like the main. It's made by Crazy Vegan. I don't hide it. Yes, hope. Poor fool. But if you guys watched the Nick Fury show, I think it's called Secret Wars. They didn't really do the actual Secret Wars thing. I mean, kind of, sort of, but not to the scope that was done in some of the cartoons and the comics. Definitely nowhere near it as good, but and this is a spoiler in case if anyone's like, oh, don't tell me. So 3, 2, 1 about Rhodey. So they kind of implied that Rhodey was a Skrull. Not Secret Wars, Secret Invasion, my bad. I'm sorry. I always get that mixed up. But Rhodey apparently was a Skrull. The one that some of the Rhodey we've seen in the later Marvel installments may have been a Skrull, and we don't really know when he came back. So if they had still committed to the Armor Wars show with Rhodey being the main lead, that would have been so good. Because this man would have to have figured out that his best friend died, Tony, and then he would have been the mentor, the guide, the legacy of Tony. You know what I mean? You could have still had Ironheart. And then for me personally, way back in Iron Man 3, if y'all remember that movie, there was like this kid that was around, and it looked like he took up a lot of like of like Tony's, just how Tony is Tony. He was kind of similar. And then in Endgame, when they had like that little memorial, they showed that kid again, but he was like a little bit older. I would have loved to have seen him return as one of the other armored characters in Marvel. I think his name was Iron Lad. That would have been cool. And then maybe you could have had Morgan, Morgan there as well. It would be kind of cool. Also, the best thing about Brandon Day is that it's a proper setup for the incoming Mutant Saga. Ooh. Also, okay, because I heard that the villain that was in the movie the villain has some sort of telepathic powers. I heard that was supposed to be Jean Grey. Hold on now. That's gonna be fun. I can't. Woo. So I wonder if that's their way of. But then I wonder how the mutants would have just shown up randomly. Now, if they're gonna piggyback off of the Marvels movie, where at some point within space you travel into a different Earth, kind of like what Monica Rambeau did. Maybe that's what happened to some of the mutants. I guess that would make sense. The villain isn't a telepath. It's a fake out. Hold on. But yeah, that kid's Iron Lad in the comics. So him not getting any development sucks. Really? So he was just... Ah, man. See, but the thing is, I can still see them doing it. I can still see it. I mean, like, let's be real. From some of the shows that they spent, in my opinion, too much time on, and they should have given that time to other shows like Moon Knight season 2, that would have been fire. She-Hulk had, and you know what? This is gonna sound insane. But genuinely, She-Hulk up until the middle episodes to the end, the middle parts to the end, I didn't really like. The beginning, as far as doing the origin story of how she becomes She-Hulk, and then she meets up with, spoiler alert, when she meets up with Daredevil, freaking peak. After that, nah, they didn't know what to do. Some of these shows, man, they don't need 10 episodes, 12 episodes. Some of them, you could keep it short and sweet. You could have kept it short and sweet, then boom. I don't like telepath. Pain. Did you hear about the director's cut Endgame? They're releasing the stuff together instead of doing. Yeah, I was scrolling Instagram. I was hearing that they're going to add additional scenes, but a director's cut. Hold on now. After you said She-Hulk, you already admitted it. Yeah. She-Hulk suffered from self-entitlement, being injected into the right. Because the thing is, her character was cool, but here's my only thing, right? Because I think this is the thing that a lot of writers start to get into a problem with when they're trying to make a show that's a variant of the main hero, or a psychic to the main hero, or is a female version or a different version of that character. They feel like they have to, for some reason, trash the original. I don't know. And the way that they did it in the beginning of the I mean, in general, Smart Hulk is kind of trash. He kind of was. He kind of, like, after the finger snap, he served his purpose. We should have instantly switched him back. How they're shaking their wagon on the movie screen. I like to play myself, my mother. Hey, I have no objections. But yeah, I just say with Marvel, they spent a little too much time. Like, I don't mind them making shows like Miss Marvel show, but I think you have to just figure out, okay, do we need this many episodes? Do we need all this? Because we're waiting on Moon Knight season 2. I wanted more seasons of What If, but if they just kept spicing it up, they just kind of pivoted to Captain Captain Carter a lot, which, I mean, she's cool. Yeah, I mean, she can box, but I would have loved to have seen more of, and we got Marvel Zombies. We got that as a show, so they gave us that, because I wanted more of that anyways. But yeah, at the time, I wanted more. I wanted continuation of other stuff. Like, I want Loki season 3, bro. I need that. But I don't know. I don't know if they'll do that. It depends on what happens to him in Doomsday, in the Secret Wars. Because I have a feeling that in Doomsday and Secret Wars, they're going to kill off a lot of character. I can see it because I heard that they were going to reboot everything. You gotta at least have clear thoughts in your head. No, crazy. My biggest issue from the last 5 years with Marvel was having better what ifs in the montage at the end of the show than the actual. Yeah, because at the end of the show they will always do like a cliffhanger. The cliffhanger with Thanos with the Infinity Gauntlet had me stressed out. But then you don't get a follow up of the episode. You just move on. My biggest. What happened next? What? Sorcerer Supreme Black Panther? Yeah, didn't they cut that out? Mind you, I never watched season 3. I personally didn't really, because season 1, in my opinion, all the episodes of season 1 were actually pretty good. But I don't know why they cut out the Gamora episode. Because they cut out the Gamora episode, I think that's like the Thanos killer version. But they left the episode for season 2, but I'm like, but you still kept that variant of the character for the finale fighting Ultron. Where did she come from? Like, where did she come from? I mean, Gamora's cool, but why should we care about this specific version of Gamora? But, I would have had promise until they made it the Captain Carter show. Thing is, I don't mind the Captain Carter, push. She's cool, but when it's to the extent where you're literally pushing all the other characters to the side, now it's like, come on, bro. And also, I wanted to have seen more of what Supreme Doctor Strange was going to, what all the things that he was scheming, They made that like a subplot. I personally would have liked to have seen like more stuff. Season 3 though, I really want to watch more of because that episode where they have like that Gundam, I want to see that one so bad. I never got to see it. I never got to watch it yet. They might redeem themselves soon as Doomsday and the Ryan Gosling Ghost Rider. Yeah, I heard about that. I wanted to react to that with y'all so bad when they did the Comic-Con panels. When Ryan Reynolds, he went around the convention dressed up as Deadpool, but in like it was like jean fabric, and then it was like the gray and black. He went to the panel asking RDJ like, "Yo, bro, y'all got like, y'all got one more room for one more, two more technically, because me and Hugh Jackman we're a 2-package deal now, bro. Like, for goodness sake, my third movie got him out of retirement. Do not waste him. Also, Marvel, please let Hugh Jackman do another movie. Have him in Avengers, please." You know what I'm saying? Because if we're really gonna get a reboot, yo, bring everybody back. Like bring back Andrew Garfield, Tobey Maguire. Why not? If this is gonna be their last run, shoot for the freaking stars. But you know what I want to see the most? I want them to actually deal with the cosmic entities, and most importantly, Battle World and the Beyonder. Yeah, I heard. This is probably just a fake rumor. I heard that they were going to cast Henry Cavill in Marvel. Like they've been trying to figure something out, but it might be Beyonder. He might be Beyonder. That's the rumor I saw online. Wolverine and the Hulk film go hard. Oh yeah, they teased a little bit of that in Deadpool Wolverine. And then they did the comic freaking cover, I think, where Wolverine is looking at Hulk through, and then you see Hulk's face through the freaking blade through his claws, and then he had the yellow and brown suit. Yo, the fact that they could make, because I remember watching the animated film where it was Deadpool, Wolverine fighting Hulk. It was hilarious, bro. That era alone. Here comes Beyonder with the Jerry curls. Yeah, why not? Go for it. I mean, look, DC is going to use him. I will forever. I mean, shout out to James Gunn. He's doing this thing over at DC, but I just can't. I can't forgive the underutilization of Henry Cavill back then, bro. Man, I can't respect that. I can't respect that. They hold my guy. They hold my guy for years. Cause I remember during Mission Impossible movies when he was doing that. After the what was the one, the 8th one where he did the, I forgot that one. But after that movie was done and over with, he was getting back in shape. He stayed in shape, ready. You know what I mean? When the Snyder Cut came out, you know, he was able to come back doing some reshoots. He was in shape. The Rock came into play with the Black Adam movie. He was there, ready to go. I love that end credit scene with him with the curl. Black Adam, we have to talk. That was fire. That was fire. I don't know. I know not everyone's a fan of the previous era of DC, but it means something to me. It means something to me. Brandon Day has a bunch of iconic comic cover. Yeah. Like from just the trailers alone, people were already doing side by side comparisons. I was like, shoot, we're eating. Have you heard about what's about to happen? What's happened to everyone's Demon Slayer Infinity Castle reactions? Oh, what happened? Because I was about to do a reaction on that too, like next week, and then actually lock in and upload it same week, just like what I did for Gurren Lagann. That first half reaction is still coming out. I need James Gunn to set up the Justice League so we get Justice League versus Darkseid. Yes. You know. I guess contrary to belief, no, not everyone likes Zack Snyder because of his fans, but genuinely, this man can direct his butt off with the visuals, man. Because if y'all remember, when he first started DC with Man of Steel, the person who actually wrote the script of Man of Steel was Christopher Nolan. Like, just hear me out, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe it'll still be a agree to disagree. It's all good. But if we could have just had the whole DC run, Christopher Nolan, he keeps writing the scripts, and then Zach just keeps filming like, that was perfect. That was like the perfect team. Like, for me personally, but Chris Terrio wrote BVS and then Justice League, so it's just like, but which character, Superman, and liked him to Jesus in the movies. It was a lot of those symbolisms for sure. I can't even ignore that. It was a lot of those symbolisms. I genuinely like didn't really mind some, because in Superman stories, I could see the angle where there'll be characters like Lex, for example. Lex had always said, like, with Superman's powers, bro, like, you're like a god, right? So seeing different moments where there could be those symbolisms to certain characters' point of views to him, I don't mind that, because I can see that happening. I can see certain characters, not every time, not every single character, like, it shouldn't be every single time, but you know, look, I kind of like the horror farming. I kind of like the horror farming. That may not be everyone's, you know what I'm saying? I know, but hey, all the reactions are getting copyright striked. Oh, wait, like no matter what. So even if I do, wait, no, not that one, wrong one. Is it this? Is it this? And I don't show it. Where in the world is my? Well, y'all seen my copyright filter. Like, even if I use this guy, like this guy right here, and like y'all have seen how I've spliced things together. Even if I do all of that, they will still just throw that copyright strike. Dang. Makes Lex correct about him. When the whole point is that Lex is dead wrong about. Yeah. You know, I liked Zack's run with the DC movies in terms of like it being an Elseworlds, being within the Elseworlds category. I wish what they could have done, because they wasted so many years. Like this is what could have made it peak. You start off with Elseworlds stories, because let's be honest, because us right now, we're numb to Elseworld stories with DC. It's like Superman evil every time, blah blah blah. It's old to us. But back in 2013, because this is when the or 2012, this is when like his run started, and then from that to 2017, that's when like Injustice was so popular. It had multiple games, you know what I'm saying? They ran it back with the comic. That's when things were high at the moment. If it had went through its original run, if it ended, and then James Gunn comes in, and then he does what he's doing now, that would have been perfect. And honestly, if it went that way, I feel like a lot of the fans would have, a lot of that anger or whatever would have kind of dulled down. I understood where some of the anger came from, because they did, the studio did do some of the actors dirty, cutting out some of their scenes, especially Ray Fisher as Cyborg, man. Like, his character actually had personality. He actually had some personality in the Snyder cut, but they just made him emo. Well, he was basically emo the whole time, but they made him just emo and just not have him really speak for real in the 2-hour version of the movie in 2017. So there is a degree where I understand the aggression of the studio at the time, but at some point you gotta know when to move on. You gotta know when to move on, and a lot of them just didn't move on. They just didn't move on, and that's why they're getting such bad rep, because they just keep, you see it online. I don't even gotta say it. Like verbatim Elseworlds, people might have liked them more. Yeah. But as presented in the main universe, it hurt its reputation. Yeah. Because, I mean, even the inspiration of Batman's character was based off of Frank Miller's The Dark Knight Returns, as far as the visual aesthetic. Like, you already had characters that was inspired by the Elseworlds mythos of these characters. You might as well just headlined it as that. But after the Snyder Cut, they did they highlighted that Justice League movie as Elseworlds. With my headcanon, I'm because it's obviously now Elseworlds, because it's no longer in the main continuity, and that's how they do it with comics. Like, maybe they had a certain comic run, but now that's no longer main continuity. That previous run really would be, unless if it's Crisis on Infinite Earths, that's still main continuity. But if it's like Flashpoint in the world that Flashpoint was, the world that he went to is Elseworlds, but the story itself isn't. I don't know. I think I'm complicating it. If you need 2 hours to add to a movie to make it a better movie, it's definitely not a good movie. I think. Yeah. I have James gonna do the main universe and bring in Zack Snyder for an Injustice movie. I want that, honestly, because when I saw they were showing scenes of Darkseid dropping bodies with the Omega beams, and then they realized, oh, the anti-life equations on Earth. Oh, word. Oh, Steppenwolf. Hey, I don't like him. Yo, Granny Goodness, why is he on my phone? Hey, bro, we cool. But, you know what I'm saying? Give me that anti-life equation, and then you can come back home. I loved what they were doing there. I would have loved to have seen a sequel where they defend Earth from Dark Side. I think that would have been crazy, man. But I don't know, man. I guess I'm just. I guess I really do like a little bit of everything because I didn't mind the 4 hours. I I think mainly because you were able to pause it, you were able to kind of take your time with it. But I wonder how it would be if I were to sit in theaters and watch it. Like, would I have liked it the same? Well, because I don't know. I don't know. Outbreak gotta go. Good. Do some Wednesday, so I should be there. Yeah. Yeah, for yeah. Bet. Thank you for something about Twilight. That'd be apps. Yeah, we definitely gotta make these like a Wednesday thing. That'd be fire. But I think for just like concluding commentary for like the DC run of everything. Yeah, I just think even though there was potential for things to, it could have been something crazy. It's at this point you just got to move on. James Gunn, just keep cooking, bro. Just keep cooking. Like, yeah, man, that Justice League movie to me, it was something special. It was something special. I think honestly, maybe the movie was originally like 3 hours and some change. Because I've always thought maybe it's 4 hours because he added just every extra thing that was probably not even in his original thing. But since that was probably going to be his last run, Zack's last run with DC, he probably was just like, you know what, let me just put everything. I'm going to show stuff in the future that unfortunately won't happen. What could have been? But yeah, man, Demon Slayer, what Savage was saying earlier, that's a shame. People getting copyright strikes. I want to see whose stuff is still up. Like honestly, I'm whenever I would get to posting it, I would test the waters on seeing what's allowed as clips. Dang, I probably can only do clips until the videos are good. If anything, I would probably private the video once I'm done with it, and then just let the copyright system do its thing. And then if it flags certain things, it shows me, oh, from this time frame to this time frame, yeah, bro, you let too much of that visual go. I'll just go back and just, I'll just rework it. That's how I'm seeing it. But yeah, man. Oh, yo, he's eating good off that. If they didn't copyright flag his video, he's eating good. That's like, it depends. He might have made a few hundred. That might be a few $100s. It depends. If the watch hours are good, and if his stuff is like, yeah, he ate good. Look at delete. Oh, Nicholas. They always hold Nicholas with the anime reactions though. Let's be honest. They kind of always do. Oh yeah, I've seen whenever I'm scrolling around like YouTube, I've seen this guy like react to a lot of One Piece. I need to watch One Piece, man. I watched these two. I think they're like a couple reaction channel. Back when they were watching AOT, I watched all of those. What I would give to rewatch Attack on Titan, man, I'm not sure the name of their channel. Oh, that's how they did it. Okay. Oh, it's the visuals transparent. Yeah, it looks transparent. Okay. Oh, and then they made a copy of the subtitle. Oh, that's smart. Okay. That's smart. I probably got to do something like that, where it's not too much of the visual. Oh, dang, everyone's quick with it. Everybody's quick with it. Sheesh. This is that's crazy. Yeah, no. Yeah, the Thing Castle is going through it with the reactions. But yeah, I told myself since its release, like once we post that reaction, I was gonna start posting the manga reactions. You know, I'll start doing it as clips first, and then if copyright wise they're like okay to it, I'm like, all right, bet I'll do it as like videos. Blue Lock is one of the few mangas out there that are definitely okay to react to as videos. I completely forgot to ask, but I remember leaving in the music recommendations the best songs that I have been gatekeeping. Did you react to them? No, not yet. So, man, it's crazy because with me reacting to stuff, I don't really like post record anymore. Like just recording it, but I just don't hit live on OBS. Like I don't really do that anymore. I just love like watching stuff live. I don't know. It feels weird. When I first started doing reactions, I was the complete opposite. I was always just only comfortable with just hitting record and just react. But and then I think I was like a little not camera shy. It was never camera shy, but it was like awkward. But now I can only do it live. But no, I haven't seen it yet. And I kind of wish there's times that I do watch some of the songs, and record them when certain songs will first come out, and then I can just post it. Like, especially for every Fable in DPS song that drops, man. I'm pretty sure he dropped Spider-Man today. I think he did. Let me look it up. He was doing promo for it. Not yet, but he's about to. Yeah. Oh, he's dropping it tomorrow. No one's guessed the feature. The feature correct. Oh yeah, he said it was a rapper. I mean, I feel like it'll be an easy answer to guess if it's Mix Williams, because Mix Williams is kind of like he's the go-to, and honestly, that should be, man. He's solid. Who would it be? I don't know. We're like segueing to Nerdcore now. I'm out. All right, have a good one, Twilight. Have a good one. But yeah, anime. I guess we can segue into anime. It's good, Teddy. How you doing? What's up? Oh yeah, y'all. Teddy is streaming right now, or not right now, but you're back into a schedule with streaming. Let's freaking go. You know what I'm saying? Teddy's also a streamer. You know what I'm saying? Just doing his thing, sir. But yeah, man. Anime. What's new right now? I feel like I've just been in like a bubble. I gotta think. Black Clover is a new season coming out. Chainsaw Man is coming out. If you consider this anime, Cyberpunk, Edge Runner Season 2. They got there's way more. What was that other show called? Chainsaw Maker Cat? Train Smoker? Oh, Chainsmoker Cat. Chainsmoker Cat. I thought I was breaking up as Chainsaw Maker. I haven't seen that. Is it good? ReZero. I heard of ReZero. Bleach is doing. Is it like their final part of their last arc? I think that's out right now, or it's about to come out. JJK season 4. That's next year, so that's not happening anytime soon on the channel. Let's do manga reactions for it. I don't know. I think the only time to do manga reactions for JJK, if it's not for Modulo, if it's for the rest of a Calling Game 2, the showdown with Gojo and Sukuna, and then post that part of the arc, I should probably start doing that now if I want to. But yeah, that's next year. Dragon Ball's coming out like Dragon Ball's coming back very soon, like in a few months, really few weeks. I wouldn't say it's good, just odd. Oh. Dragon Ball Trades, Party of None, seems like a good anime. Oh, sounds familiar. Let me take a look at that. Oh, this one? Okay. Who's your favorite Blue Lock character? Who's my favorite Blue Lock character? Oh, that's gonna be. Oh, that's tough. That's tough. If someone would make this bet, yeah. Now, there's a lot of shows where they have like a very odd first episode. The first time I heard about recipes to Etika, man, he was like one of the greatest streamers to ever do it. I only knew about Goblin Slayer because of his reaction. What the heck was that episode? What was that episode? But who's my favorite Blue Lock character? That's hard. But because I like every character for different reasons. But if I had to say specifically, for all the important reasons, probably either Izuki or Nagi. I feel like in a certain way those characters are relatable. Like Nagi as a current, where like, oh, you're trying to you're trying to get that spark back in something. You're not trying to let go of it again, like that. This current arc for Nagi, fire. But Izuki, I think I like the most because I think I relate to him the most because he was someone that kind of started all the way down here, but he kept figuring things out here, from here to here to here to here to here, and now he's being acknowledged by like the biggest to ever do it. Top 5? Ooh, top 5. Okay. Izuki at the number 1 for sure. Let me list a few characters to think. Hiyori, I like Hiyori. Nagi's pretty cool. Karusu's pretty cool. Baro's pretty cool. I'm not putting Rin in my top 5. I'm not gonna lie. He's kind of getting on my nerves. I'm sorry, but Rin, I might go for Sei. So maybe Yep. See, just go ahead. Y'all gonna do this to me? This how you gonna do me? For real? This what we doing? Alright, cool. Don't call me. Yeah. Oh man, that was a cool segue. Thank you for that, Teddy. Top 5: Izuki, Baro, Sei. Yeah, those are definitely my top 3. Yeah, that's definitely top 3 for me. I feel like I like Nagi more, but I think that's only because he has more screen time than Sei. Dang, I'm gonna hold Sei off of the 3rd. I'm gonna go Izuki, then Baro, then Nagi, then Sei. That 5th one's gonna get me. You can go with a solid character like Hiyori. You can't go wrong with him. He's pretty cool. And then he's also really relatable, you know? Maybe your folks kind of want you to do a specific certain type of thing. You go to something as an outlet to kind of do your own thing, something of that nature. He had that story. He had that story arc. I feel like I'm disregarding so many characters. Kaiser is such a good character. It feels weird for me not to even say his name up until now. I'm gonna dip now. Take care. Take care, Silver. Thank you so much for stopping by, man. Thank you so much. The OG up in this house, man. Art study time? For sure. Do your thing. Do your thing. Kaiser has to be in my top 5. Okay, Izuki, Baro, Sei, Kaiser. No. Izuki, Baro, Sei. No. Izuki, Baro, Nagi, Kaiser, Sei. Can't go wrong with that, man. If we're talking about Blue Lock currently, man, I don't know if everyone's been caught up to the manga. It's crazy. It's crazy. Yo, they're boxing right now. They're boxing. What was his name? Agi? Yeah, I think Agi came back. He's pretty cool, man. He's always been a solid character, you know. He was there for Reo and Nagi, trying to help develop them, sharpen their mentalities, you know, make sure that they have a much stronger individualistic core, so whenever they work together, they're doing their thing. Because if you guys watch Blue Lock, the just from the show alone, they always have like a weird relationship where Reo kind of used Nagi to fulfill his dreams, basically, you know. But then Nagi started to fully realize how much he actually liked soccer, so he's kind of began to do soccer and play soccer for himself. That's when he kind of picked Izuki with Bachira within that next selection. That Nagi and Izuki story was just peak, man. That duo, they went through a crazy gauntlet. They went through a crazy gauntlet, man. Yeah. All I know is for season 3, we're gonna need the animation to be, you know, we need that to be good. Currently, even now to this day, the manga's on fire. Yeah, Blue Lock versus England. You know what I'm saying? Yo. Their whole World Cup arc, or pre-World Cup arc, has been pretty solid. It's been really solid. Like, it's really surprising to see how much story that the author is able to tell right now before we're even getting to the good parts, because we're not even close to the good parts within the story. I think we're really gonna get into the good stuff, and not saying that France and England won't be good. England, I think that's gonna be a good game. France was a good game. I think France, that match that they had against France recently, was a really good humbling experience for Blue Lock. You know, made them lose, which they don't really lose often, not really. So that's always cool. And then what they did afterwards of learning, okay, let's reshape what ego means. Let's reshape what we want as a team. You know, England, I think is gonna be cool. I think England's just gonna be a solid boxing match. But I feel like it's gonna be on par. How I'm gonna feel about Blue Lock versus England. I think it's gonna be the same thing as Ippo versus Sendo. It's like 2 juggernauts. We're just throwing everything at each other, bro. 2 characters to decide for Hugo and Bunny. Yeah, Bunny. I'm always a face person, man. Let me remind myself. Was Bunny? Okay, Bunny was the guy that screwed over Sei, if I'm not mistaken, right? And he's in is he in Spain? I forgot what team he goes. He Yeah, Spain. So Blue Lock versus Spain and Blue Lock versus Germany is going to be probably my top 3 favorite matches of the entire story. I think PXG versus Master Munchin, that match from the Neo Egoist League, that one's gonna forever remain in top 3, top 5. No matter what new arcs come out, that match was just so good, bro. And then that match was really the catalyst for us getting hyped for Blue Lock versus France, Blue Lock versus Germany. Yo, you already know how Izzy gets against Kaiser. You know, he's yo, he's gonna rip Kaiser a new one next time. I can't wait, because then we get to see them finally as enemies. You know, they were just rivals, but now they can actually go at each other. That's gonna be cool, man. But it looks on the England coach, it looks like he would definitely sacrifice Bunny if he let him score. Nah, for real. Yeah, you're correct. He's in Spain. Also, he's suicide. Oh, what? Oh, man. I mean, because he always had like this reaction towards people. Because, you know, when Izzy was when he was going abroad over to look at one of the Spain games, when he was next to Bunny and they were talking to each other, Bunny was like, "Oh man, Izzy, you really love this game, man." What did he say to him about his love for soccer? Did he say that it makes him sad, or it makes him angry, or it makes him want to like bomb? Something of that nature. But that's gonna be such a good game, man. Especially for Ren and Sei, because Ren right now, as far as from a storytelling standpoint, there's not much you could do to push Ren right now. I think you gotta pivot to other characters, because the France game against Blue Lock, I felt like it was too much of a Ren and Asagi and friends versus France. It didn't really feel like Blue Lock. It felt like Izzy and friends. Man, try to poison inside. Goodness, what? I didn't see that panel. Oh shoot. Oh no. Yeah, I did have someone with Jay. But yeah, man. The stream's lagging a little bit. Oh, it is? Oh no, it's saying encoding overload. Is it bad right now? G-Spawn mutants are okay. All right, bro. He said that it makes him want to die. Oh, that's dark. I remember the sentence was like, it makes me want to, but I forgot, like, what was the last word? Wow. Yeah, I can't wait for Spain and Germany. I think Spain has potential to be probably the best game, if from a storytelling standpoint, if they lock in, you know? Because in that story, you'll get to see not only Ren with a whole new spark of why he wants to probably play soccer, because right now in the manga, he's benched. He's no longer a starter because his current spark for why he wants to play soccer is too much tethered to Izzy, you know? And that was his thing before. Before it was Izzy, it was Sei, to get his payback on Sei. Or against Sai. And, you know, that spark came to a very big threshold, you know? Even though he went sadistic mode, destroyer mode, against everybody in the U20 Japan game, it wasn't enough, you know? So, yeah, but he's no longer a starter, so he needs to figure out what he wants to do. And I think when they go up against Spain, it's going to make everything clear. I can't tell you how much I laughed when Ren missed that goal. Bruh. Ren being on some Izzy. I can't believe we both missed that. Ooh, yo, Mm. Words. Words. I was so mad. I was so mad at that. This man Izuki won the Battle of Luck against Hugo. He had him at his mercy. He had the left direct shot right there, bro. And you know, Izuki may not have enough space to do this maneuver, but I would have loved if he could have done the gun volley move, the two gun volley move, where he does the psych, bow with his legs, mimicking Nagi's move on him in the Neo Eagles League. That didn't happen, I know, but Ren right now he's too unreliable. Who the fuck is we? Facts. Like, yo, I would have crashed out. Yo, Ren better be glad that Izuki is a super duper accountable leader, because self-accountable leader, because if he was someone that just pushes the blame on people and lacks to take any type of accountability on anyone, he would have folded Ren right there. I'm surprised Shido didn't go straight for it. I mean, Shido was talking, and if they didn't break them up, if Aiku didn't break them up, they definitely would have threw hands. But I really dislike the attitude Ren had, bro. I really hated the attitude. He's like, he was in there on some, what you gotta talk to me for? Like, man, if you don't put these up, yo, like oh my gosh. And here's the thing, people that are selfish players in Blue Lock, those players have always existed. Borrow, it always thrives. That's how you know it's just a Ren problem. It's not a Blue Lock system problem, not really. Ren's performance gave the whole team a existential crisis, bro. Pull out a yo. I wouldn't be surprised if the author may or may not have had that within the first drafts, but the editors were probably like, bro, you can't do that. You can't do that, bro. We let you get away with a lot of stuff. We can't let that one slide. That's the one we can't let slide. I'm sorry, bro. But yeah, it's okay. So as far as what's going to currently in Blue Lock, I think this is going to be a really cool scrap they're going to have against England. This is going to be a fun game. You know, Teddy, you know, he's just going to be a nuisance. Like, they're going to have a lot of players that will be a nuisance, mainly Teddy. But I think, what's the current lineup? The offensive lineup. I think they have Yuki on the left. On the right, they have, oh my gosh. What am I forgetting? I had it. Rayo, I think he's in the defensive line. No. What is he playing? No. Aiku, Ryu, and a few other people, they're in the back. Itsuki's, they have a diamond formation. He's in the middle behind Yuki, Shido. Shido's at the front. Who's on the other wing? I think behind them three is Izuki and Hiyori. And then behind them is Karasu. They're doing like a synergy, like they have like this synergy, like going back and forth. I think that's a really good lineup, man. Oh, on the right side, Zantetsu is on the offensive line. On the right. I don't know all of the because I'm not familiar with soccer in terms of like the positions. I only know about certain specific positions like midfield, striker, you know. I have a competition proposal for you in DMs. Competition, you say? One Piece, whoever gives up. Ooh, you know, I start One Piece, and whoever gives up on this series first has to react to a YouTube horror series of the winners choosing. Oh my gosh, you're brutal, man. You're brutal. Oh my gosh, that's gonna be. Oh my goodness, yo. That's a watching One Piece alone's already a commitment. But then that's like quadruple the content. Both, like, I'm watching One Piece, and then you're doing your content with One Piece, and then the content of having to talk about, okay, who's, of just like doing the promo of like, yo, what's the punishment of dropping One Piece, and then each other's reactions to what the punishment is, and then the other person doing the punishment, and then the other person reacting to the punishment. That's so much content. That's a lot. You would probably win. Nah, probably not. Actually, I might have a chance. I do be putting in hours on some of these. You be putting in hours too. If I have a solid schedule for it, I have a chance. If not, I'm cooked. Those some of the demons. Pretty sure Itsuki will slide if you put all the fat. About One Piece, the recent episodes in the manga are on fire. Really? Oh shoot! All right. I'm unfamiliar. I'm unfamiliar with every single aspect. So y'all are just gonna have to fill me in just a little bit, you know, because I'm not really. Shout out to Jax, by the way. Jax just sent me. Yo, Dave, where's the applause? Thank you. What? You don't mess with Jax, Dave? I did. Don't disrespect him. He's goated with the singing. Don't try him. But Jax sent me a song. I was already like hyped. I was about to mention it, but then I just looked at the thumbnail. It's a Digital Circus song, bro. I just recovered from my trauma of Digital Circus, man. He's gonna rip that shit back out. He's gonna rip that out on some Scorpion. Get over here. Ain't no way. We would do it on the same days, so it'd be fair. That? On the same days? Okay. Sounds good. All right. I'm definitely gonna have to get back to you on it. To fit that in. To figure out how to. Yeah. But I think. Because I'm thinking about it on some like, oh, I'm about to put crazy. I gotta like pace myself. If I don't pace myself on anything, I get to a point I focus on, like when I focus on something, I really focus on it. So if I don't pace myself, I almost get tunnel vision. So I'm gonna need 2 hours. Don't go over 2 hours, or don't go over 3 hours. You got editing to do after this, or you gotta work out, whatever. That's a good idea though, Teddy. That can work. That can definitely work. Ooh, Perfect Silver Supreme. Okay, Hunter. I see that recommendation. Rick versus Goach. Oh my gosh. We would do it on your schedule. For real? Hey. Hold on. You're being very hospitable right now. I'm not gonna lie. My schedule. Hey, man. Come on. That'd be dope. I remember from that recent One Piece reaction we did on the channel, y'all. I think in the comments when I posted this video, yeah, a lot of people were saying like, yeah, bro, the pacing in the beginning is just I hope not. Like, I don't mind shows that has a slow pacing. As long as the show did the job of getting me invested into the characters and the story, it doesn't matter how much filler you give me. It doesn't matter how weird the pacing is. Where the record Ragnarok can Mashal reaction. See what happened with. No, actually, I have some of them lined. Not Mashal. I gotta look at which one. Although my season 2 reaction to Mashal is still good, some of my season 1, like the middle episodes of the season, some of them are gone, but the last few episodes up until the finale of season 1 is still good. I have to line those up, but I have all of the Record of Ragnarok episodes lined up on my Filmora. Honestly, this weekend I will already be able to make time to post the full reactions to them all on my Patreon. And I don't have my tiers set up right now, so a lot of them, like for the next few days, week or two, would be free tiers. So, you know what I'm saying? And the Patreon's here already. So if y'all want to just or catch my streams on Twitch whenever I do them, boom. But no, as far as the reactions though on YouTube, yes, they'll still be coming. Right now I'm just working out a good release schedule for them. It's getting a reanimation that it would have to be the main series because it needs to be a challenge. Yeah, he's like, wait, you want to watch One Piece where it has good pacing? No. It's solid and good in quality the entire time. No, bro, you can't do that. Where's the fun in that? Yeah, no, we gotta make it challenging. I remember in 2023, I reacted to the Netflix trailer of the live action One Piece. I still want to watch it. But the thing is, for adaptations, I like to watch the originals first. So, well, with the Odyssey, that's not particularly true. But the musical is just so good. I acknowledge it as a part of like the main thing. Yeah, I really want to watch that Netflix show. I'm not sure when I'll do it. Shoot, what's it called? I actually wrote a list, y'all, of all the shows I need to upload. I don't even know if y'all can see it. I don't know if y'all can, like, it's probably inverted too. Wait, is my thing still on? Okay. Yeah, my thing's being weird. But yeah, I have the Marshall's at the top of the list of upload. I have Marshall, Kubera X, Fate Zero. I got you, Silver. Arcane season 1 and 2. I'm not gonna lie, due to the emotional distraught that I was in last year, I purposely delayed those reactions. Because I was in the zone editing last year like crazy. I kind of focus more on just focusing on putting out stuff in higher quality now. But like last year, I was on some weird edit schedule. I don't know how I was doing it, but I would have finished putting out all of my Arcane reactions. But yeah, just nothing but depression. Promise Neverland, I need to pick that show back up, but I think we filmed 7 episodes. Well, it always holds a special place in my heart. Fair. Vegeta's voice actor voices Zoro, English. Katie Gohan's voice acts as Luffy. Oh yeah. Man, Chris Sabat is such a good voice actor. And every time I hear him in a new show, I'm like, yes, you deserve it. But bro's one of like the founding fathers of the English dub at this point. Not even at this point, the whole time. Ace of Diamonds coming out. Don Kaiju 8. I'm rewatching season 2 because I forgot almost everything. I think I got to episode 4. I remember episode 1. I won't start there. I think episode 1 was like they had like a day off. The next few episodes, Shinomiya, I'm pretty sure had like a was doing missions with the new captain. The new captain's cold, man. He's cold. He has like this Natsu pink hair type of stuff, and his name is very close to Natsuo. Natsuya. I don't remember. My Hero season 8. I still can't believe I didn't finish season 8 in uploading it. I haven't seen the last episode yet. In the Vigilantes, JJK season 3, Sakamoto Days, Dr. Stone, Daredevil Born Again, Soul Eater, Devil May Cry, Girl Gone, Flagrant Flower, Record of Ragnarok, Hunter, I Got You, and Kurkala. You know what time it is. A new show for Shangri-La Frontier. I got to only one episode. It seems cool. Gashakuda, I finished the whole season. Season 7, we watched like 6 or 5 episodes. I need to pick it back up. Soul Leveling, I finished season 1 and 2. Why haven't I released these yet, bro? We're sitting on money. I need to get paid, bro. Let me upload. No, I'm playing. But no, like, actually, we need to upload these. What the heck? That's weird. But that's all on this column. That's all in this column. I have a different column of shows I need to watch. What the heck? What am I doing? Marshall's new seasons, January? Yes. So that means I have until January to have all of it out. We can do a collab reaction for the competition, so we always know for a fact that we're committing to it. I'm gonna drop a DM the other person. That'll be dope. That'll be dope. Yeah, man. See, that's always what I wanted to, man. Because my schedule is different from a lot of people. I've always wanted to do group content, you know, especially if like all of us within the group we're all individually, we already just doing our own thing anyway, so when we're doing the collabs, it's just so stress-free. And then the only thing is just finding the time. Like, that's just the only issue that would ever happen. But that's not even really an issue, because there'll always be a day to make it work. Especially with gaming. I always wanted to, like... If my mind wants to see my grinder act monster reactions before January, I'm hiring an assassin. Dang it. Well, look, if I better get that out by then. I got August, September, October, November. I have 5 months. If I can get that in 5 months, yeah, just go ahead. Go ahead, put me in that shift with Kawakami, bro. I'm gonna just bully him the whole day. The whole freaking year. You know what I'm saying? More than I usually do. Nah, we'll get that out before then. We definitely would. Any day, anytime. Hey, let's go. I don't know about y'all, but I've been having some of the Undertale tracks just kind of play. Man, it's been a vibe. Low key. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Marshall, I can't wait, man. Kurko, you know what's so cool about some of the reactions we did before with Don to Don? What were some of the shows we did back then? We did Fate back then. We did Arcane back then. Ace of Diamonds still ongoing. I mean, some of them are still ongoing, but the point is just that with the new seasons coming out, plus the shows that I need to get back into, the quality of the reactions are going to be so much better. Because, y'all, the quality of things were not like this the whole time. It wasn't like this always. And it wasn't like this always. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait to upgrade all that. Oh, man. But to let y'all in on something, aside from that bookshelf, it's some of the Funko Pops that's on there, right? In terms of equipment we've had to do what we do, we literally have, including the camera, including the microphone, including all this, it's literally the same stuff. It's been the same stuff since 2023. So literally, I just didn't know how to the best utilize what I had. It's like that shows you, bro. Like people always say like those cliches, like bro, it's about how you use the stuff. It's not about just getting more. Literally, because this camera is capable of being like this all the time. Like the only new stuff, man, was literally I have like a new light, and then I have like a new light bulb. It's like a smart light bulb that has like this blue HUD. I can switch the HUD at any time. And the background light. You know what I'm saying? Oh, speaking of background light, I forgot to turn this on. My bad. My purple light. Well, the stream's been good without it, but you know. Next Marshall, we will be seeing Mash's brother. I can't wait. I can't. Yeah, isn't the Grandmaster, the Grand Wizards, the person that fought him in the season 2 finale, wasn't he Mash's father? His name was Zero, something Zero. I think that's what the situation was. And then a lot of the ops that Mash is gonna fight is literally people from his bloodline. This is literally straight from the bloodline. That's gonna be crazy. I mean, not even just that. The whole story of it's crazy when you think about it. So you mean tell me, y'all abandoned Mash, right? Bro went through a crazy life, but his current pops, Innocent Zero, that's his father. Bad, there. Thank for letting me know. Cause the whole situation with that is so crazy because he abandoned him, and then shout to Pops because he was doing his thing. He's doing what he had to do. He had to go through so much BS. You know what I'm saying? And then now that he's in the academy, he's doing his thing. He's out here smacking up just anybody and everybody. Now you want to come back? He'd be like, "Oh, join us." Nah, bro. I'm good. Now that you see I'm strong. Now you want to. Bro, since he didn't have any magic, he was like, yeet. That's wild, bro. Nah, Mash is gonna get that generational get back on the whole bloodline. Turn to freaking Jacob Fatu. That's a wrestling thing, but yeah, 6 sons, including Mash. I think you will like the first son. Oh, really? Let's go. All right. I like the, with the when the antagonists have like their legion of villains where they have like this team. It's almost like a ranking system. I like the members in those teams that they're just down to earth and chill, while the rest of them are usually obnoxious. You're like, you're the so-called main character. You can never be one of us. You weren't born into wealth. You suck. but the other characters are just chill. They're like, yo, what's up, bro? How you doing? You doing good? Hey, bro. Hey, you want a soda? All right, come on back. The rest of the people think they're not here. Come on back. Kind of like Hermes from Record of Ragnarok. Like the other gods in that story are a bunch of a-holes, but Hermes, you know what? Oh my gosh, what's his name? Shiva's all right. He's okay. He's actually a cool dude. He's a cool dude. I can't even be mad. Same thing with Apollo. For the longest, I kept slandering Apollo, but he was actually a cool person. You know what? My bad, Apollo. That's on me. It's still F Poseidon until it's backward. It's always F Poseidon. Nah, bro. I don't mess with him. In every story, except for Percy Jackson, he's just such an a-hole, man. Yeah, first son's chill. But he's hella strong. Yeah, that's cool. I always like those characters, man. That's why Hermes in so many stories, which is why I love when me and Teddy watched the Epic the Musical. Hermes in that story was also just chill. I'm like, yes. Keep that branding of this Hermes being a chill dude. I love characters like that. It's like the outsider that's a part of the team. He's just chill. He was just finding epic musical. He was. But just let me push my propaganda. Just a little bit though. People are going alone. Never! Never! He had so much stuff to say to Kojiro. Man, you washed up bum with that sword. But that sword cut your whole taper off. Clean, bro. Oh, Kurikala, have you seen my new since we're talking about Poseidon, have you seen my new staff of employees within the Fries in the Bag Association? You already know what time it is, man. I would like to bring. I'm here to show you the new team of Fries in the Bag Association. They were handpicked very carefully. You know what I'm saying? But yes. The starting lineup. We have Kawakami of Sato. Your ass. Roshu. It's YouTube. You're so lucky this is YouTube because there's so many words I want to call you that will not be allowed. Ren, the crash out fumble, you know what I mean? The so-called I'm the strongest in the world, but you always fold. You always lose every time it matters against your brother. You didn't score on him. Multiple times to score, you didn't score. You didn't put up any buckets. Oh, don't get me started with him. Don't get started with, you know what? Actually. Okay, we're gonna lose kayfabe for a second. Zonka's actually my guy, bro. He's chill as hell. You know what I'm saying? Hey, he chill. But I'm sorry, Zonka. But at the same time, I'm gonna keep kayfabe. I'm gonna maintain kayfabe because, bro, you're literally Mr. Potential Man now. I can't let that slide. So that's why you're sliding straight to some fries bars. I don't even want to say nothing to you. Nah, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. If y'all ever make me explain myself as to why Poseidon is here again, I'm gonna just double and quadruple the runtime of the slander segment of Poseidon. I don't think I would ever stop. I wouldn't want to. It's too much fun. It's too much fun. Anyways, it's worth it. YOLO. But what? Why was I even saying this? But basically, Poseidon Record Ragnarok, from what we got to see of him, put up no buckets. He aura farmed to the entire crowd. They gave him so many, aura statements. The second strongest Greek god, only second to Zeus. Lose to a retired swordsman. Lost to a retired swordsman. Bro saw the god of the oceans, and he was there to fish, and he was there for some fishing, man. Slicing and dicing. Light work. Would you rather be stuck in the room with Poseidon for 60 seconds or tell Kawakami that you're sorry for slandering him? I'm glad you asked me that question. It would be stuck in the room with Poseidon until I get every last word out. You don't have to 60 seconds. Why only 60 seconds? Give me 24 hours. That'll be the best 24 hours of my life. Even though he's just as strong, even though he's stronger than me, every word I would say to him, even if You know what I'm saying? He whoops my ass. Like every word would have even it would have even more merit because he knows I'm right. That's why he would attack me if I'm in that room with him. That's exactly why. Nah, bro. Should I give him the whole time? It's all good. So I might start singing the what Odysseus and his men was singing. When does a man become a monster? Hey, man. We will take no more suffering from you. You know what I'm saying? I'm just singing the honestly, singing those words will probably traumatize him so much. He'll be like, "Are you one of his men?" No. He's gonna be like, "Wait, are you one of Odysseus' men?" I'm sorry, okay? If I hurt you, he's gonna come after me. Hey, man. It is what it is. But the only Poseidon that I actually like from Percy Jackson, he seems like a cool guy. He's like a cool guy. But then again, the story is only told really from Percy's point of view, so maybe that's his propaganda. No, it is. Just to keep the Poseidon hate going, it is. It's just Disney washing all of it. But no, man. Yeah, or even Corjo struggled to figure out how to beat him. True. This song is crazy. Your best nightmare. That's the name of the song. That's perfect. That's perfect. Oh shoot. But yeah. You know, I would say this. I feel bad for slandering Hades that one time. It just, you know, it was out of association, you know. My bad, bro. Hades was actually cool. He was actually pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, he stood on principle. He's like, look, bro, I need to fight you for my brother. Yes, I put respect on the bloodline's name. And Zeus, I can't even leave him out of this whole thing. Cause here's the thing, man. At least with Poseidon and Hades, they fought the fights that they were actually scheduled for. Zeus took Shiva's original fight because he knew Shiva would have gotten slimed out against Adam. That fight would have ended fast. Honestly, now that I'm really thinking, it probably would have ended very fast if Adam got to fight Shiva. That would have been a competition. You slander Hades? Well, yeah. But Kurakawa, look. I promise you, the slander was nowhere near as bad as Poseidon. I can promise you that. That's you know what I mean? Yeah. It was nowhere near as bad. I had a little bit of fun with it, but nah, Hades, he's okay. He's okay. But Zeus, you cannot be left out of this. I mean, everyone knows Zeus is just evil, but in Record of Ragnarok, yo, this man was out here paying the refs to switch up his matchups because he knew against some of these other people he could not run that fade. I'm gonna throw that out there, even though that's like I'm like halfway lying, but in certain cases I'm kind of sort of telling you the truth. If we think about some of the other people that were in the matches, like all I know is all the other gods, they didn't duck the smoke with the other players. Because what my headcanon is, I think Zeus decided to take Shiva's match because he saw the person that he was scheduled to fight. He was like, nah, no, let me fight your fight, please. And then Shiva Shiva had a solid fight against the Zeus is a he is, bro. He literally wasn't supposed to win. He wasn't supposed to. He had no answers for Adam. He had nothing. He had nothing. He never had a leg up. His legs were down in fetal position because he was scared of that man Adam. The original freaking human rebel. You think he was gonna fold to you? Nah. Like, Adam literally got hold by the writers. That's crazy to me. I would love to see more Thor. Oh, Thor's first line is epic rap battles history against Zeus is the most accurate thing on that channel. Yeah. Wait, was it the... I think I know the one you're talking about. I think that's the one I've seen a very long time ago with my cousin. Was that like 12? Let me look it up. Yeah, I think I was like bad young when I saw that. Yeah, I remember this. This was so peak. Yo, I used to remember the lyrics too. Like, me and my cousin, we were so addicted to this battle. We memorized. I think I memorized I memorized Thor's, and then he did Zeus. Oh shit, Zeus. Screw read to the man. Hey man, I still watch so much of Screw. I haven't recently, but as a reactor, he's always been entertaining. Like, I don't know him personally, obviously not, but you know, it always seems like there's trouble for those that know him personally. There's always an issue. So that's not nothing, you know, because how you always beef with how are you always beefing with every single person in the community? That does set off some alarms. I'm like, dang, I can give you benefit of the doubt, maybe, but I don't know. If you beef with every single person every time, I don't know. That does seem odd. But Thor's first, yeah, Thor was him in Ragnarok, man. Zeus wanted to fight early. Yep. Zeus wanted to capitalize. I think the thing is, even though I'm pushing an agenda that Zeus was just trying to duck smoke from a different person, which I think he kind of was on the low, I think he also genuinely hates Adam. He genuinely hated Adam, just of what he represented within the humans. Hercules ain't safe either. He killed his family. But Hercules did? Or did Zeus did? Wait, no, Zeus? No. That's his. Isn't that literally his father? I just had a whole brain fart on the entire family tree of Hercules. What the heck? Hercules he's always been cool to me though. I don't know. He's also like a really likable god, but really demigod. Zeus is just battle hungry, I guess, but like, but you know what's so weird though? I don't know if this is an unspoken rule or if this is a rule. Are you even allowed to even switch opponents? Like, this man Heimdall was just so scared. I mean, honestly, if Zeus is telling you to switch his match, I would do it. You guys would do it too, in a heartbeat. Because what are we doing against Zeus? Nothing. Hercules did? What? I'm not gonna lie. My knowledge of Hercules is very... Is whitewash the right word for that? I watched the Disney movie growing up, but you know, that Disney movie didn't display or depict any of the gods in their true nature. That's propaganda. That's crazy though. Yeah, from what I've known about Hercules, he always seemed like just a solid dude. He always had like a good reputation. But that's propaganda though. Wait. Kirk, put us on game. What's the hidden truths on Hercules. I wouldn't be surprised he has skeletons in his closet. Man, I don't know. Hercules versus Jack the Ripper. That fight really hurt me, bro. I want Hercules to win so bad. And you know the messed up part? Even the authors knew it. From every... I don't know how frequent when the original series first came out from the manga, if it was like a monthly release or if it was a weekly release, but something just tells me deep down the authors saw the online this noise on the match, and they themselves already knew who they were going to kill off. Man, just smiling, just looking at all the reactions like, oh, Hercules, he might win. I know that y'all know that Death Note meme where Light's like, I gotta hold it in, I can't laugh yet, not yet. That had to be them. That had to be them. Yo. Also, I don't think Zeus hated Adam. He enjoyed the fight and respected Adam, even acknowledged him as he kept punching him even after he died. Well, yeah, Zeus definitely grew to respect Adam. I can concede to that. He learned to respect him. He definitely did. He might seem like a hero, but he generally did so many bad things. He had crazy anger issues. Oh shoot. I feel like my lack of knowledge on Hercules, it feels a little deliberate because I had a lot of chances to do more research on him, but I was like, as a kid, I was just always like, nah, man, he's a hero. I don't gotta look at anything else. Nah, bro. Oh man, I'm almost scared to find out what were some of the things he's done in his day. I don't want my image of Hercules to be ruined. It might not. It might be one of those things where I'm like, oh, bro, you still the homie, but like, what you did was kind of crazy. I don't know. But yeah. I wonder how things would have been if the humans were allowed to switch roles. Like, I wouldn't have changed the Buddha lineup against Zerofuku. I wouldn't have changed that. The match against Shiva, I would have switched the other guy out for not Jack, because Jack won his fight. I would have kept it like that. Maybe I would have had Shiva versus Lubu. Maybe. But though, I don't know. Because it's hard for me to gauge Lubu's strength to everyone else because he got one shot. So you still need to check the Apocalypse of the Gods. See the other gods that didn't make the cut for the main tournament. Apocalypse of the Gods? Let me see. Oh wait, what the? Let me see. I'm sorry, Prometheus versus Sun Wukong? That's a fight? Ooh, what? Oh, that's gonna go hard. Oh shit, okay. There you go, Mike. Getting a bit tired. Hope you have a good day. Oh, thank you. Thanks so much. Thank you so much for stopping crying. Wow, words. 1 second. Thank you so much for stopping by, Teddy. Good day. Yeah. know what I'm saying? Sure. We are about to close out soon though. But let me look up the Hercules. Well, wait, what is man done? Let me check some of this stuff out. Let's see. Hercules and the Nature of Evil, a mythological exploration. Acts of Evil. Acts of Evil. Let's see. Probably can't show. Let's see. Hera really hated him. If you only exposed to the story of Hercules from the original stories, you know what I'm saying, from Disney, okay? You think this is his wife. Hera was a doting wife and mother, but she actually despised Hercules. What? Zeus is an infidel. Yeah, Zeus was out here getting around, man. Yeah. Before he was born, Hera was trying to slay her? What? She summoned 2 witches to prevent his birth. Oh, she was the... Oh! She was the one that sent the snakes out? And then Hercules was like, oh, what's this? Yeet. Became a strapping young man hero in the making. Hera was crazy jealousy rage over his successes. So that's kind of like the gist of what we've known. He accidentally slayed his the fam? Also Matachi? Oh wait, let me read this. Within Hera's rage reaching earth-shattering proportions, she plagued Hercules with an uncontrollable madness. During his mania, he let his grip on reality and slew his wife. He took out wifey and the sons. Athena, shout out Athena, the goddess of wisdom, intervened and knocked Hercules out with the rock. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Athena be on overtime, huh? Having to save main characters. got the rocks at Hercules, and you check up on your old friend Odysseus. What's he up to? Oh my gosh. Poseidon did what? Like she's been on overtime, man. She deserves a raise up there. Over at Olympus, she deserves 10,000 raises. Hera isn't Hercules' mother. Wait. Did I misread? I misread that. Zeus's wife, Hera. Oh, okay. She was wives with Zeus, but she wasn't the mother of Hercules. Okay. That's crazy, man. But when Hercules woke up and his sanity returned, he was remorseful and felt awful about his family's fate. Yeah. To atone for his sins, he completed the 12 labors. The 12 labors. Isn't that what the moveset that they use for the show? Well, how about that? Well, wow. I had no idea about that, man. Yeesh. Well, okay, all right. Hercules, you know what I'm saying? Bro had an Injustice Superman moment. Or really, Superman had a Hercules and Hera moment. Oh, wow. You know what? I think about it. If you go back on a lot of the mythology stories within Norse mythology, Greek mythology, I can only imagine how many of those stories, as far as like the character, like the character feuds between each other, the stories where it's the catalyst for other tragedies to happen. I wonder how much in DC and Marvel a lot of the characters were inspired by those different deities, and because you see that in anime all the time, and they wear it with like a badge of honor, and that's good, as you should. I wonder how many, because when you think about it, Hercules' story right there reminds me a lot of Superman's story in Injustice. Oh my gosh. But then that's so weird that I made that comparison, because Injustice Superman, didn't he fight the Olympian gods? I don't think Athena was there. Yeah. Because if Athena was there, boom. She would handle all that. I don't know. Anyways, really cool Mike Talks episode, y'all. This was so much fun, man. Thank y'all so much for tapping in, man. Because, we don't really... Because I think for, a lot of just, like, the outside content, we're reacting, gaming, we're always on the clock, we're always on the schedule, so we're always kind of moving on to the next thing. Sometimes we go really fast-paced, but people like to practice want to kind of sit down, we just talk, we're just, we're just yapping, doing our thing, you know what I'm saying? This was a lot of fun. Hopefully you guys enjoy this. I'm gonna do another poll ASAP to see what days we want to do it. Wednesday would work really well, high key. It's like, don't work on Wednesday, so like that whole day we pick any time of that day to run that. If we do it on a different day, that's completely fine too, as long as it just kind of goes with whatever schedule we got. Again, yeah, man, that's cool. And if anyone has any other questions about stuff regarding the channel or just stuff, if you've been curious on if I knew about other things, like we did in this episode, just let me know, man. Whatever questions y'all have. If you're not able to pull up to these, maybe we do a Discord text channel where we have different question topics that maybe you want to post them there, and then if you're not able to make the next episode, we can read some of them. You know what I mean? Maybe we do something like that. We'll see, man. Episode. Hey, let's go. Okay. We got a good episode badge. Yes. And and I'm also thinking maybe we get other people on, every once in a while. Law man, what's up? Hey, another OG up in there. No work Tuesday or Saturday? Okay. Bet. This weekend, honestly, we're kind of just booked overall because we're running back Black Clover tomorrow on Twitch. And then Sunday is Reaction Hour. Don't I have something for Monday? There's a day that I scheduled a day on next week for Twitch. Let me check. I think it's for Ace of Diamond. Where we're back to watching it live, you know what I'm saying? It's been too long doing that as well. Way too long. Let me look back. Yep, Reaction Hour was for that time. Let me go to next week. Okay, so next week, Wednesday, 4:30 to 8:30, we're checking out Ace of Diamond live. Let's freaking go, bro. And we're doing it for 4 hours, so that means we're probably going to go through all of Ace of Diamond Act 2, most likely. It's going to be a lot of episodes. Let's freaking go, man. How you been doing, Lo, man? Doing work. Okay. Getting crazy. Now it's chill. Okay. He gets Zarbon and Master Roshi. Come on, man. Streaming's good, but you still have a lag problem. Still needs to be fixed. Well, a big component with it, I think it was the quality of the streams, because we had it up to like 4K to 4040p. But we brought it down back to 1080, the OG resolution. The resolution I should only be streaming at, honestly. I don't know why I was doing all that other stuff. speaking of reaction hour, Kaze dropped new songs. Yeah, I've been seeing. Shout out to Kaze, man. Kaze's been in some of the streams. Not like within the calls, obviously, but you know, it has shown support in the comments, in the chat. You know what I'm saying? I've been peeping the promos. I've been peeping the promos. I can't wait. I can't wait. When the rest of Season 3 Reckon Ragnarok are getting on there. So if because you know, I used to do a lot of episode compilations, but I need to just get a solid structure of a schedule back with uploading. So, you know, so with that, I think we're gonna go back to doing one episode reactions. But you know, when I'm locked in, I do multiple episode edits in a day. Like, if y'all remember that Girl Gone episode, I know we gotta get out of here, y'all, but just like final bit of the yaps we got right here. But the record, I think that's still the most popular. Oh, it's not the match took it. Oh shoot. Oh my gosh, 22K. What the what? We gotta do compilations more often. What the heck? But you know, I edited this video only in 2 days. It only took me 2 days. So when I lock in, man, we really, cause the raw footage of this was 4 hours to condense. So I'm not gonna lie, when we're locked in, we can do anything. What? What? Yeah, we gotta get back to uploading video. We haven't been uploading videos, man. We gotta get back to it. We gotta get back to it. Dang, bro. This almost made me wish we didn't stop dropping. Because if we kept dropping consistently, oh my days. Oh my days. Anyways. If you remember, Mike introduced you to Lay Drop, Sweet Hell. I remember that song. It's fire. That's going to be on Mike Mondays. I can't wait to do Mike Mondays. If we're curious about what Mike Mondays even is, it's a reaction compilation series where we're grabbing song reactions from different streams we've done before, and we condense them into like highly edited stuff like back in the day. So I still intend on doing putting Sweet Hell on one of the new Mike Monday episodes. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait, bro. Well, I've been told there might be an album. Let's freaking go. Yes. 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 Yo, that's fantastic news, bro. Say that again. This guy doing the Fantastic Four memes. I can't wait, man. Like there might be a lot of artists that y'all might think I may have forgotten about. Man, I still, like, every once in a while I go back on their on the channels to see, oh, they still, you know what I'm saying? Like Mark Knight is one of them. There's Sage, you know what I'm saying? High Sale, Kasha 19, like, and Jacksville, like, even though Jacksville would DM me like, yo, check this song out, bro. Like, it's crazy. Like, I always every once in a while be like, you know, just seeing. So if I could put it down the thumbnail, you know what I'm saying? Ayo, that's Mari Miracle. They've been posting lately. I heard something about Ayo, that's Mari on Rumble World now. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, man. There's a lot of I still, like, you know, I chime back into every once in a while to see, hey, are they still posting? Because, like, man, I tell y'all, man, like, I really mean this seriously. Like, all the artists we've listened to before, like, I really mess with the music, bro. I really mess with the music. Like I would already say, like, the artists that I listen to still, that you still see in rotation, I mess with their music heavy. And if there's artists that may not be in rotation, it may not be that I don't mess with them. I still mess with them. It's just, you know, either they just haven't been posting, or we just need to get back on, man. Like Black Diamonds, Blackwell. I've been meaning to listen to more of this stuff for a while, bro. Like whenever Drip or Peasy drops something, yeah, Peasy, man, Peasy, man, that's the homie. Drop the music, yo. I've been waiting. But no, he posted on his story like, yo, he has an A&D coming out, so there might be a song. But yeah, man, I always try to keep an eye out. Dripstick, ham sandwich. Yeah. So what does the IRS have to do with the ancient Babylonian demon? What? I should ask you that. I should ask your question, Brian, back to you. What does that mean? It's like that Kobe Bryant meme where Kanye was like, what does that mean? You're welcome. What? And then the crowd just anyways. Yeah, man. We're gonna have to head on out in a sec, though. L32, hey. They have more time to chill. If I hop on some streams, I'll have a new band for you. Okay, bet. Better for that intern because that bit literally lied in his resume. See, he do shit. Wait, resume? Are you talking about my league of burger fryers? My bags in the fries guild? Or some may say my fries in a bag association? Hey, man. Crazy. My bad, y'all. Yeah, the stream is starting to like get bugged out. I meant the technician is responsible for your Dave. Oh, that bright and jolly individual. Yeah, him. Yeah, the stream looks like it's starting to deteriorate, like in terms of like the OBS. Like the OBS, I'm going from transition to transition. It's like low-key starting to bug out now. Yeah, that might be a sign that we're gonna have to head out. But man, this was such a fun stream. Yes, man, I want to do more of these. Now we talk about some recent stuff that's been happening. You know what I mean? Mike, you gotta get Poseidon out of there. Nah, bro. I don't know if I could do that. Bro. Free my goat. You're gonna have to show me something new. You gotta show me something new on what he's done outside of what we've seen so far. I need more feats to get him out of that fries and bag jail. If not, he's staying locked up without parole. Life in prison. Shoot. Don't even serve him random mud slop on a plate. Give him cardboard. Cardboard. Sprinkle some Cheeto breadcrumbs on it. Oh man. Good door. Good. This is Sparta. Just bulldozing through the whole room. Oh man. I'm sorry. Clean the toilets. Yo. Yeah, no, for real though. No lie though. Yeah, we gotta lock in on the content uploads though. Because when we were, I'll be honest, that's kind of how we got to that 2K, right? You know, to that 1K. Because I really see us already being at 10K. I feel like we should already have gone up to these new stages, man. But we just haven't been doing enough on the back end. So, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna head on out in a sec. Yeah, man, we gotta lock in. Gotta lock back in. Hope you guys enjoy yourselves in the stream. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of an encore slander campaign I had to add there, because why not, bro? If you see Poseidon's face, why not do that? Like you tell me you see Poseidon's face and you don't want to slander him? You're not about your money, bro. This stream is, these type of streams are monetized too, bro. So in a sense, I dang near get paid to slander him. Yes. I don't care if it was for pennies. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if it's for a few dollars I get from this stream, bro. I'm slandering him as much as I can. Oh man. I'm employed to slander him. This is how I'm employed by the reason why you want to know why so many of my reaction videos get views? Really, mainly the ones from last year and a few months ago. It's because I slander them. I slander all the characters. I need to keep going. You know what, feel bad. Hey man. Alright, yeah, alright, for real. I do gotta go. Thank you all so much for stopping by. This is like so much fun. I'm not gonna lie. Like, this is like taking me back to just like how we all would just converse during the reaction streams, man. You know what I mean? I wanna keep this in reaction hour streams too, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I know when we were in those streams, we gotta get from point A to point B, of course. But anyways, if you guys have more requests, please put them down below in the Discords, in the YouTube comments. You know what I'm saying? On all other platforms. Full reactions we're going to be uploading on Patreon for a lot of stuff. Before I set up tier systems, y'all better go ahead and, you know what I'm saying? Because y'all know it'd be taking a minute to get those on YouTube. Anyways, y'all be safe. Take care of yourselves. Peace. Dang, I don't even know if I can even end stream because my OBS is it's slowed down tremendously. Dang, hold up. I might need a sec to do this. It's not gonna let me. That's crazy. I'll be stuck.